Pierre Poilievre has been called Sulk Slogan and Timu Trump. Let's talk about how literacy rates impact politics in Canada and the US. While the vast majority of Canadians can read and write, and a smaller majority of Americans can read at a basic level, literacy and general knowledge can play a big role in how people vote. At least 48% of adult Canadians have literacy skills that fall below a high school level, and some Canadians lack a basic understanding of how governments in Canada work. This can impact how Canadians vote. Literacy rates are much worse in the US. Only 79% of US adults nationwide are able to read and write. And of those who can read, 54% of American adults have a literacy below a 6th grade level. Several studies found a link between voting preferences and voters' level of general knowledge. Those with lower levels of general knowledge about politics and current events tended to vote for Donald Trump in the 2016, 2020, and 2024 elections. US ranks 36th in the world for literacy rates. Studies found Donald Trump speaks at the level of a 5th grade student. Some analysts have suggested that is why Donald Trump remains popular with people with low levels of education and literacies. Far-right politicians often use simplistic slogans such as jobs, 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 drill, baby, drill, and axe the tax to suggest that complex problems can be solved very simply. This is a very old populist technique used to persuade. That's why the leader of the Conservative Party of Canada has been nicknamed Sulk Slogan, for his use of anger and slogans to stoke grievances. The Conservative leader has been accused by his critics of lying to voters about the root causes of social and economic problems. For example, the carbon tax does not contribute significantly to food prices, but Poilievre suggests that removing it will lower prices. Observers have noticed the similarities of the Conservative leader's political style to that of Donald Trump. This has resulted in another nickname for the Conservative leader, Timu Trump, a name that references the online marketplace that sells discount and knockoff products. The Conservative leader is running a campaign that specifically targets low-information voters, with simplistic slogans and big populist-style promises. This strategy has been used by far-right politicians throughout history. Once elected, these populist politicians tend to make life worse for lower-income and working people. Don't get played, Canada.